What's up, you guys? It's Chris back with another video. It's Thursday. It's a little chilly outside, but you know, it's early in the morning, so it's time to start grinding. Yeah, you guys, we got a little bit planned for today. Well, let me see. A couple of these cars are already finished. We had some work, so you know, we've been at the end of the day yesterday. We was cleaning up the shop a little bit, so I think we're gonna keep on doing that today too. It's we're trying to, you know, from the other videos that I was saying, we're trying to rearrange the shop, make everything look better, you know, get organized, recollect all that. So yeah, we're gonna be cleaning. We got a couple cars coming in today, so I think it's just gonna be like, you know, the clips that I have for today is going to consist of some work that I got. Depending on today, I might buy another strut for the E30. There's one more strut that I haven't changed on the E30, so I might do that. I'm not 100% sure yet. And I'm gonna try to get to the issues one of these days for when the E30 turns off. I'm pretty sure it's a crank or cam sensor. I'm not 100% positive on which one it is, but you know what, I might just buy all of them just to knock out the whole, you know, possibility. So as for today, I'm just gonna go about my day. You see, I'm driving in the E30 right now. Yeah, I had to leave the E34 alone. It's, you know, I gotta pay a lot of gas with it. It's V8, so this one holds me down. Definitely holds me down, and lately it hasn't even been dying or nothing. So you know, I'm not gonna take my chances though. I'd rather knock everything out at once. I still have the poly bushings for like the master set that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find time. It's really hard considering the fact that I work a lot. I work from Monday through Saturday, but it's a lot of hours I put in. So, and over here you see I got everything ripped out. I cleaned it the other day. I like deep clean this car, but you know, can never stay clean. It's fucking, you know, it's cars, man. Everybody sits in it. You know, your shoes dirty, so the rug is dirty. I gotta buy some mats too. I got one for me, but my passenger side. And yeah, so I'll get back to you guys in a bit. It's not gonna be anything too crazy today, so I'll catch you guys later. What's up, you guys? So right now, I'm checking out this car for a exhaust leak. We got Juancho over here doing the timing job and everything. He's ripping apart all this stuff, so should be done today, either today or tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff thrown all over the place. It looks messy, but I promise you it was better than how it was before. You know, you see all this is getting cleared out, so we gotta go through that, take the stuff that we don't need and the stuff put in with what we do need. You know, we're organizing as much as we can right now. Organizing is still a little messy, but this wasn't like this before. We didn't have this table in the back. All this stuff, all these bolts, everything, there was stuff thrown all around here. And yeah, so we're organizing as much as we can while we do work. So it's a little crazy right now, hectic, but yeah. So you know, I'm gonna check out this car right now, and after that, see what else we get into today. Probably show some clips of this job we got going on here and a few other things we got. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. We was checking the the Nissan for the headers. The headers are the cat
So we found out that headers was cracked. We're gonna do that in a little bit, but as of right now, I just brought a car in. It's a 2015 Honda Civic. It's for pads and rotors in the front. I'm gonna take the wheel off. I actually have to measure the rotor to see which size rotor I need, because supposedly there's a lot of different sizes. So I'm gonna do that right now, and yeah. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a bit. What the fuck? Is that George Lopez? What the fuck? Alright guys, I'll get back to you in a minute. So getting back to you guys with the rotor. Actually, from what I know now, the rotor, when the lady drives her car, going past 50 or 60, the car actually starts shaking, and that's when she hits on the brakes. So when that happens, when you're hitting on the brakes at a high speed, the rotor is actually warped. Since it's warped, when you hit on the brakes, the rotor starts shaking. So we're gonna have to change the rotor, and we're also gonna change the pads, because it also damages the pads to where it's uneven now. So that was the problem. So yeah, it's just a quick little fix, changing rotors and pads just for the front. Makes the job 10 times quicker with this. Alright you guys, from the eye you wouldn't be able to see if the rotor is warped, but it takes a machine to show if the rotor is good or if it is uneven. So with what the girl told us and you know what we know and stuff, the rotor is messed up, so we would just have to change basically that and the brake pads. The brake pads probably got worn down to being even too. So, you know, when you fix something like that, you have to fix up the whole thing so everything runs properly. All right, so I'm gonna get to the next one, and you know, we're just gonna wait for the parts to get here. I'll show you guys me putting on the rotors and the pads, and after that we're done with it. So I might show you guys a little bit of what he's doing right here with the timing. So he's almost done, but yeah, and the chela.
You need this tool, it's required. I might do it with this, but I need this.
That's our energy drink for the shop. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'll get back to it in a bit. Alright, so I'm waiting for the parts for the Civic right now, but you know, we did this job right here. Well, what do you do over here?
So what happened was the crank gear right here, right? Let me get some light. Let me get some light for you guys. Alright, boom. So this is actually very common with this Mitsubishi Monteros. This thing right here seizes. So, and what happens is, well, forget that it seized, right? That was another problem. What happens, this little pin right here breaks. So then the crank pulley, the pulley that drives the alternator belt, power steering, compressor, and everything, that just spins. This, the engine is running, but the idler, not the idler, the crankshaft pulley, it just stays in place while this keeps spinning. and that's because this breaks. So then everything else spinning, the crank is just sitting there, and it doesn't charge the battery, because the alternator, compressor don't work, power steering don't work, none of that works.
So you got to take the whole thing off, you know, and then do the timing again.
Exactly, because what we had to do is replace this piece right here.
Yep.
And let's show them the old piece. Here it is. So this is the actual gear, and as you can see, the piece that broke is missing right here. I don't know if, let me zoom out, give me 1 second, sorry about that. The piece goes right here, okay, and that will be this little piece right here that's sticking out. So that little thing right there broke on this. So since it broke, the crank pulley will just spin, which is this. See, the piece still broken in there somewhere. It's in there, it's in the hole. We still got to take it out. So then the crankshaft was turning, but this was just sitting still, only being held by the bolt. So we thought that we had to change this, but once we removed that, that's when we started noticing that other things were broken. And then another problem we came across was that this was not coming out. I don't know if you can see the rust, but it was bad. So then what I ended up doing, we welded some bolts to it and then used the puller to get it out. But hey, it took a while, but we got it out. Back to Chris. Oh, and really quick, so while we were already there, we got new belt, new water pump, new tensioner, idler pulley, tensioner pulley, all right, the works, so we don't have to go back in there. Oh, and also the crankshaft seal, which it was actually just spinning in there. It wasn't even holding oil in there. So we also changed that while we were at it. That way we don't have to go back in there for a while. Back to Chris.
Hey guys, so yeah, when you, this fucking dickhead, I swear. Fucking, so when we do a big job like this, it's good to change some of the stuff when you're in there, because if you don't, you know, something else could go, and then next thing you know, you got to take off the whole the whole timing cover. So like I was saying, it's good to get all the stuff. If you're opening up a timing cover or something like that, it's good to touch up the rest of the stuff too, depending how your money is, you know. But it's always more convenient for somebody if they do everything at once, you know, because next thing you know, you put it together, something else starts leaking, you're gonna have to do the whole process over again. So that's basically what we did over here. You know, he did most of the stuff. It was a pain. It was a pain in the ass, but you know, sometimes it's a pain in the ass, but you just got to get it done, right? So that's Juancho. Just waiting a little bit, like I said, getting this right here. So we don't really got much. We just, like before, cleaning up and everything. So let's see. Yeah, you guys here and getting busy, grinding and shit. So I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alright, so I got the parts, rotor, well, 2 rotors, and then let me see where the pads are at. The pads are right here. So when you put in the rotor on, let me see, hold on, it's a little dark right now. When you put a rotor on, you always want to spray the rotor with brake cleaner, because when you order rotors, they come with a lubricant that prevents it from rusting. So you always clean it with the brake cleaner, so that way it doesn't crystallize over time and it starts either making noises. Well, I think that's what it does. Just all it does is make noises. So you want to clean it. I already cleaned the back too. You always clean it. And then as for here, the brake caliper, here it is. You always want to grease them up from this part, so it doesn't seize in there from the rust and stuff. Right, so got you guys right here. grease up the, I forgot what's this called. This is to where you you put in here, and then when you put it onto the where the rotor and the piston is at, it just screws on from right here. So just grease them up. You grease them up. You always want to grease up your brakes, everything, because they're gonna seize up if you don't. They're gonna seize up with rust, and next thing you know, you're gonna either have to pay more for somebody to heat them up and take them out, or damn, I'm not even getting a good angle. My bad, you guys. So you always gotta grease them up, right? Like that. And then you guys have these shims, the bracket for the brakes. They come with the shims, so you also have to grease them up, right? So that the brakes the brake pads don't start rubbing and, you know, getting messed up, or they start making noise, or whatever the case is. You want to grease up the things that move, or that the object is moving on, right? So that way we don't have to go back to the job and redo it, you know. So grease, like I said, grease this up, it pops out. Grease this up, it pops out, and then you got your shims, and then, you know, you put it on afterwards. You grease up the brakes too. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Right now I'm kind of running around, so I'm gonna show you guys when you grease up the brakes, so that way if somebody's trying to do the brakes themselves or the rotors, it's a simpler process. All right, I'll get back to you guys in a minute. All right, the finished product, new rotor, new brake pads. Clean the rotor with brake cleaner. We got the brake pads, the back, you see it has grease right here, where you always put grease in the back, right? And then the other side too, so it's vice versa. And then you put grease inside this where the sleeve goes, where the bolt goes in, right? And yeah, and just grease on the shims too. And that's about it. That's how you do your rotors and brake pads. Now it's time to do the other side, just so I could get this car out of here. So let's go. All right, done with the next one. Same thing, grease everything, clean the rotors, you know, spray them down with brake cleaner, and this job's finished. Just got to put the wheels on and take it out. Now we have the car from before that we have to do the headers on. The header is cracked, so we got the part right now. I'm about to bring that in and show you guys what we're doing to that. All right. I don't know why it cut off, but yeah. So it's cracked in that runner right there. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm gonna first have to try to take this cover off. Let me see. These bolts are rusted, so I might have to heat them up. We do not want them to strip, so it's always a pain when they strip. So our lessons were learned throughout the way, so we gotta heat them up. Always heat them up. And we're gonna have to bring that exhaust down from this side going down. We're gonna have to bring it down somehow, pop it out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to heat this too. So once I pull this one off, it'll be easier to take the other one off. We'll get some space, so that way, oh shit, so that way we can change it. It doesn't seem like a crazy job, you know. It's always better when you have a torch tank. That's our torch right over there. So I'm gonna just lug it over here, heat up the bolts, and pop these things out. See if it's gonna take long or not. I doubt it, but as of right now, yeah, looking at it, it don't look too crazy, you know. So that's what we're doing right now, and you know, a nice day outside today. It ain't too hot. It's not cold at all. It's just right. Got the RX-7 over here. You know, we got a couple cars. People got to pick up their cars and stuff. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, you guys, back to this job I was doing. So, I got the headers and the cat. They move freely now. I took all the bolts for it. But the thing is it can't come out from this side right here. It can't. I tried. You can't squeeze it through. So, only thing to do now is take the axle out. A little bit more work, you know, it's a pain, but the thing gotta come out. So I'm gonna get a quick little snip of me taking everything apart from here, popping out the axle, and then, you know, taking this cat and the header off. All right, so let's do it.
I'm waiting for that.
One of those. Are you gonna let me? Are you actually gonna let me know? You didn't let me know that.
Well, you went last time. I didn't know you was really. I thought you was pushing. I really thought you was pushing.
No, really. When I.
You're always doing random shit.
Axle out.
One day you're in New York.
I made a little mess though, but it's all good. Took it out. Now time to take the exhaust manifold out. All right. Popped it out. The old cat and the old exhaust manifold. So I'm gonna show you guys right now where it was leaking from. All right, there was a whole crack.
What happened, bro?
Where's the crack at?
Oh, right here, bro.
Oh my God.
Serious?
Oh, I'm bugging.
Yeah, get that in there too.
Alright guys, well, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but it's cracked right over here where the cat goes to the exhaust manifold. You can see it right there. Yep, that was a problem all around too. So it was making a crazy ass noise when she would turn it on and drive it. Big leak. So we got the new one, about to put it on right now. Yeah, catch you guys in the next clip. Alright, you guys, halfway there. Got everything in. Let me get you a better bedding. So I got everything. I got the exhaust manifold. All the bolts are tight. I put this bracket for the, what is it? It's just a cover for the axle. I got these bolts tied up. So basically I'm done. I gotta put the O2 sensor on the top. Other than that, you know, all the work is basically done. Basically I just gotta put the axle back, and you know, everything's sitting right here. So just gotta put that back, and yeah, we done. I guess I gotta put a little bit of trans fluid. All this shit spilled all over the place, but you know, it is what it is. Comes with the jobs. Basically, you make a mess sometimes, but yeah, man. Did that, and yeah. And let me see what you're doing over here. You're finishing up.
Look. Spirit fingers. Bam. Almost done.
The fuck was that?
That's spirit fingers. We gotta put the alternator. We got the power steering pump, the fan, radiator. We done, baby. We done.
That's it.
Yeah. Did everything over here, so you know, just put the little things on, but basically that's about it. And so I got it all finished. Everything's in place, tight. Over here, I bolted everything up like I showed you before. It's all done, man. Wheels on. All I gotta do now is I just gotta put in trans fluid, and that's about it. So I think later on we about to go to, well, in a little bit we're about to go to a car meet right now. After we close up, we all finish up. So we're about to do that, see if I get some clips or some stuff. Nothing crazy. I think it's gonna be a park and chill type shit. So, you know, done with the work day now. Basically just finishing up, wrapping everything up, and yeah, guys. Pretty nice day too. Ain't that bad outside, man. Ain't hot, ain't too cold. Beautiful day. So I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Yeah.
No, but nothing that is you.
Huh?
Yeah, bro, show him this, please. It's the
Why is he shitting on you, bro?
supercharged.
Yeah.
It's 5, baby. Supercharged.
Yeah, man. Bread though. Fucking bread though.
Huh?
It's bread.
Oh yeah, that's just like.
Yeah. Not too many cars, but shit. And then you got your custies over here for Buffalo Wild Wings. You gotta show the custies too. Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah. You going to Buffalo Wild Wings? Damn.
No, I'm sorry.
And you got the E30s right there.
Why they fired, bro?
You got the E30s right there, bro.
No, I'm so serious.
And the E34 right over there, the 540. Hell yeah. Damn. That's crazy. This yours, bro? Yeah. It's nice, man. Clean.
I used to work at Enrique's garage back. I was like a helper for like That's what everybody.
No, I'm gonna get it.
What's up, you guys? So it's the end of the day. I finished with my work day. You know, I showed you little clips of the car meet that I went to. There was a couple of nice cars. You know, I found a E34 over there. It was a 540i, so it had the V8 that I have in the back of my shop. You know, it gave me a little inspiration to actually try to start working on my V8. I don't have a lot of time in my hands, and I'm trying to, you know, work with my E30 and E34, but you know, I'll get to it soon. Tomorrow there's a car meet. Actually, it's a swing it meet. That's why I brought the E34 instead of the E30. You could tell when you see the steering wheel, it's the E34. So, you know, it's a Friday tomorrow. It's gonna be a good day. You know, me and probably Juancho and some of our other guys probably gonna go too, swing it and stuff. I'm gonna get clips of that. I definitely am gonna make a video of that. So just stay tuned, you guys. You know, what can I say? It was a good day. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.